Welcome to Learn English Fast.
Speak English with confidence.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Henry, and today we're going to talk about something really powerful: the best daily routine for learning English. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you sometimes feel like your English isn't improving even though you study a lot? Or maybe you study for a few days, then stop for a while, and start again later? Yes, that's what happens to most learners. The truth is, learning English doesn't come from studying a lot once in a while. It comes from doing small things every single day. That's why having a daily routine is so important. A good daily routine helps you stay consistent, stay motivated, and make English a natural part of your life. In this episode, I'll guide you step by step through a simple, effective routine you can follow every day, from morning to evening, to make real progress in English. We'll talk about what to do in the morning, how to use your afternoon time wisely, what to do in the evening before bed, and even how to use weekends to review and grow faster. And don't worry, everything I'll share is simple, practical, and easy to follow. You don't need to spend hours studying, just small, smart habits that can help you become fluent over time. So, if you're ready to build a daily English routine that actually works, stay with me till the end of this episode. Let's get started. Before we start building your daily routine, let's talk about why having a routine really matters in learning English. Many people think that to learn English fast, they need to study for many hours every day. But that's not true. You don't need to study for long hours. You just need to study regularly. Learning English is like growing a plant. If you water the plant once a week with a big bucket, it might not grow well. But if you water it a little every day, it becomes strong and healthy. English learning is the same. When you study a little every day, maybe 20 or 30 minutes, your brain gets used to English. It starts to think in English. You remember words more easily. You feel more comfortable when you speak or listen. But when you study one day and stop for a week, your brain forgets. You lose your rhythm. Then, every time you start again, it feels difficult. So, having a daily routine helps you. Stay consistent. You don't need to ask, "What should I study today?" because you already have a plan. Build strong habits. When English becomes part of your daily life, like brushing your teeth, you don't need motivation anymore. You just do it. See progress slowly, but surely. You may not notice big changes every day, but after a few weeks, you'll realize your listening is better, your speaking is smoother, and your confidence is higher. Another big reason is confidence. When you practice English daily, you start to trust yourself. You begin to believe, "Yes, I can do this." That's powerful. So remember, success in English doesn't come from one big effort. It comes from many small efforts every day. That's why building a daily routine is the best way to make English learning a natural part of your life. Now, let's talk about the morning. Morning is one of the best times to learn English. Why? Because your mind is fresh, calm, and ready to learn new things. If you start your day with English, it sets a positive tone for the whole day. You begin your morning already connected with the language, and that small action makes a big difference. So, what can you do in the morning? Let me share a simple, practical routine you can try. Step 1. Listen while you get ready. When you wake up and get ready, maybe you're brushing your teeth, making breakfast, or getting dressed. Play something in English in the background. It could be a podcast like this one, a YouTube video, or even a short English song. You don't have to focus 100%. Just let your ears get used to English sounds. This helps your brain wake up in English mode. Even 10 minutes of listening can help your pronunciation, rhythm, and understanding improve over time. Step 2. Read or watch something short in English. After you get ready, take 10 to 15 minutes to read or watch something short in English. You can read an article, a short story, or even a few pages of a book. If you prefer videos, watch a short English video with subtitles. The key is, don't rush. Enjoy it. You're not studying grammar or memorizing words here. You're just spending time with English. This helps your reading and listening skills grow naturally. Step 3. Morning journal or speaking practice. Here's a great habit. After reading or listening, write or speak a few sentences in English about your morning. You can write something like, "Today I feel happy because the weather is nice. This morning I listened to an English podcast about travel." If you don't like writing, speak out loud. You can say it to yourself in front of a mirror. This builds your confidence and helps you think in English. Step 4. Motivation for the day. Finally, spend 1 minute reminding yourself why you're learning English. Say to yourself, "I'm learning English to communicate with people around the world. I want to understand movies, make friends, and feel confident." A positive mindset in the morning gives you energy for the rest of the day. So, to repeat, your morning English routine could look like this. Listen while getting ready. Read or watch something short in English. Speak or write a few sentences. And motivate yourself for the day. Even if it's just 20 or 30 minutes, this morning routine will slowly make English a natural part of your life. Now, let's move to the afternoon. The afternoon is usually a busy time. We go to work, school, or do other things. So it might feel hard to find time for English, but the good news is, you don't need long hours. You just need small moments of smart practice. Let's look at some easy ways you can make English part of your afternoon routine. Step 1. Use short breaks wisely. During lunch or coffee breaks, instead of scrolling social media in your language, try doing something small in English. You can read a short post or news article in English. Watch a short English video on YouTube or TikTok. Or open your English app and review 5 to 10 words. These short moments add up. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference after a few weeks. Step 2. Speak or shadow. During the day, if you have time alone, maybe during your walk or while commuting, try shadowing. Shadowing means listening to English audio and repeating what you hear immediately, copying the sound and rhythm. You can do this with English podcasts, audiobooks, or dialogues. For example, listen to a short sentence like, "I'm going to the supermarket," and repeat it exactly the same way. This is one of the best ways to improve pronunciation and fluency, and you can do it anytime, anywhere. Step 3. Connect English with your life. Another great tip is to use English in things you already do. If you like cooking, watch a recipe video in English. If you like sports, read the news about your favorite team in English. If you use a phone, change your phone's language to English. This way, English becomes part of your daily life, not just a study subject. You'll learn faster because you enjoy it. Step 4. Quick vocabulary practice. In the afternoon, your energy might go down a little, so don't try to study heavy grammar. Instead, focus on small vocabulary activities. You can review new words you learned in the morning or use flashcards. You can even look around and describe what you see in English. For example, say to yourself, "I see a cup of coffee on my desk." "The weather is sunny today." This small exercise helps you think in English naturally. So, to sum up, your afternoon routine could include short English breaks, speaking or shadowing practice, using English in your hobbies, quick vocabulary review. Even if you're busy, these small steps keep your brain connected with English all day long. Now, let's talk about the evening routine. Evening time is perfect for English learning because your day is almost done. Your mind is slower, and you can learn in a relaxed way. You don't need pressure or stress, just calm, simple practice. Let's go through a few easy steps you can follow each evening. Step 1. Relax and listen in English. After dinner or before bed, do something enjoyable in English, not serious studying. You can watch a short English video, listen to a slow English podcast, or watch your favorite show or movie with English subtitles. The goal is not to understand every single word. The goal is to enjoy English and let your ears get used to natural sounds. This relaxed listening helps your brain connect English with positive feelings, comfort, fun, and relaxation. Step 2. Review what you learned today. Before sleeping, spend 10 minutes reviewing what you learned in the morning or afternoon. You can open your notebook or app and look at new vocabulary. Try to remember how you used those words today. For example, if you learned the word improve, make a sentence. "I want to improve my speaking skills." This small review helps your brain remember better during sleep. Yes, your brain keeps learning even when you sleep. Step 3. Speak or record yourself. In the evening, you can also do a bit of speaking practice. If you live alone, talk to yourself about your day in English. For example, say, "Today I listened to a podcast in English. I learned 3 new words. I felt nervous when speaking, but I tried my best." You can even record your voice on your phone. When you listen to it later, you'll notice your progress, your pronunciation, your confidence, your fluency. Step 4. Write a short daily reflection. If you like writing, this is a great habit. Write 3 to 5 sentences about your day. What you did, how you felt, or what you learned in English. For example, "I practiced English for 30 minutes today. I listened to a story and learned new words. I feel proud of my progress." This writing habit not only improves your grammar and vocabulary, but also builds your confidence in expressing thoughts in English. So, your evening routine could look like this. Watch or listen to something fun in English. Review what you learned during the day. Speak or record your voice. Write a short reflection before bed. Evening is your time to relax and connect deeply with English. Calmly, quietly, and happily. Now, let's talk about the weekend. For many people, the weekend means rest. No school, no work, no stress. And that's good. You should rest. But weekends are also a great chance to review and enjoy English in a fun, relaxed way. During the week, you're busy following your morning, afternoon, and evening routines. But the weekend gives you more free time. Time to look back, reflect, and go a little deeper. So, what can you do on weekends to keep improving your English? Let me share a few ideas. Step 1. Review the week. Take 20 or 30 minutes to review what you learned during the week. Open your notebook, app, or journal and check your notes. Ask yourself questions like, what new words did I learn? What topics did I practice? Which parts were difficult for me? You can also rewrite the new vocabulary or make short example sentences. This review helps your brain remember everything for a long time. Step 2. Do a fun English activity. The weekend is the perfect time to enjoy English without pressure. You can watch a full movie or a documentary in English, listen to English songs and read the lyrics, play games in English, or join an English chat group online. Learning doesn't always mean studying. Fun activities are powerful because they help you connect English with joy, and that makes you want to learn more. Step 3. Plan for the next week. Before your weekend ends, spend a few minutes planning for the next week. Think about what you want to focus on, maybe listening, speaking, or vocabulary. Set small goals, like, I will listen to one English podcast every morning. I will learn 5 new words each day. When you plan ahead, you start Monday with direction and confidence. So remember, weekends are not just for rest. They are for review, fun, and planning. Use them wisely, and you'll see steady progress week after week. Now, let's talk about some helpful tools and apps that can make your English learning routine easier and more fun. In today's world, we have so many amazing free tools, all right on our phones. The key is to use them wisely and not get distracted. Let me share a few that I really recommend. Listening and speaking apps. If you want to practice listening and pronunciation, you can use YouTube for podcasts, lessons, and slow English videos. Spotify for English podcasts like this one. Elsa Speak or Speechling, great for improving pronunciation. You can listen while you walk, eat, or travel, just like having English in your pocket. Vocabulary and reading apps. For learning and reviewing new words, try Quizlet to make your own flashcards. Anki for smart repetition. It helps you remember words longer. BBC Learning English or News in Levels for short, simple reading practice. Writing and grammar helpers. If you like writing in English, use tools like Grammarly or Language Tool to check your sentences and learn from mistakes. These tools help you write clearly and learn correct grammar over time. But remember, these apps and tools are just helpers. They can support your daily routine, but the real progress comes from you, your effort, your consistency, and your love for learning. Use technology as your friend, but let your motivation come from your heart. Now, let's talk about something very important: how to stay consistent and motivated. We all know that sometimes it's easy to start learning English, but hard to keep going. Some days you feel tired, busy, or maybe you just don't feel like studying. And that's completely normal. So, how can you stay on track? Let me share a few simple tips. Tip 1. Set small, realistic goals. Don't try to do too much at once. Instead of saying, I will study English for 3 hours every day. Start with something small and easy, like 20 minutes a day. When you reach small goals, you feel good. That feeling keeps you going. Tip 2. Track your progress. Keep a notebook or app where you write what you do every day. For example, Monday, listened to 1 podcast. Tuesday, learned 5 new words. When you see your progress, you'll feel proud. You'll realize, wow, I'm actually improving. Tip 3. Make learning enjoyable. Do things you love. Listen to English songs, watch funny videos, talk to friends. When learning feels fun, you don't need motivation. You'll want to do it naturally. Tip 4. Be kind to yourself. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes or skip a day. You're human. The most important thing is to come back and keep going. Progress takes time, but if you stay consistent, you will reach fluency. So stay patient, stay positive, and keep English a part of your daily life. You're doing great. Just keep moving forward, one small step at a time. All right, my friend. We've come to the end of today's episode. Let's quickly remember what we learned. We talked about how a daily routine can change the way you learn English. How small, regular habits in the morning, afternoon, and evening help you stay consistent and confident. Here's my final advice. Don't wait for the perfect time to start. Start today. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, listen, speak, read, or write something in English. Because every small step you take brings you closer to fluency. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and make English a natural part of your life. Thank you so much for listening to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Henry, and remember, every day is a new chance to grow. Keep learning, keep shining, and I'll see you in the next episode.